The Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking for a gap. It's Rodgers. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Setting the tone early, Kirk. How about the execution? Opening drive of a conference championship game.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. Ball handed off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quick completion to the tight end. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker.
I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure he can imagine hearing his coach saying it's 3rd down. Do not take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't quite get the 1st down, but he does turn a possible.
The ball is picked off. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. And see if they can do it again. They're going to run it here. That solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Looking to pass. It's Sam. Lets it go quickly. Caught over the middle. It's Porter.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
The Buckeyes hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. And he drops back in the gun. Pass caught. Can he get in? He will score. Touchdown, Ohio State. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Martin. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. With the catch, it's Bennett. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. The Nittany Lions will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
The second down incompletion sets up 3rd and inches. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's an out route, the catch made, and the gain just good enough for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
And the big play wiped away. That's a costly flag on the offense. The Nittany Lions are looking to keep this drive going. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Here's the 2nd down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Oh, that one's picked off. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Trying to find some room. It's Moulton. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Back to throw. It's Sayan. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down at the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. Well, Kirk, Ohio State has the lead here after 1. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And on the carry, he's heading left. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
What a call with a play action down inside the 5-yard line. Completely throws the defense. Their eyes are in the backfield, locked in on the quarterback. They lost focus on where he might be throwing the football, making an easy read for the quarterback and a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Hamilton. And he's tackled just short of the 25. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Picks up the force, looking for more. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. And the Nittany Lions will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Using his legs, it's Lewis. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion of 1st down.
Breaks the tackle, and he's got room. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Penn State. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Point after is good. They're down 14 now, 21-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum, and the defense make adjustments. Oh, to stop here. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Makes the grab. It's Jones. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
On the move now. Quarterback looking to scramble. They bring him down, but not before he moves the sticks with a 1st down gain.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. Well, the power run is stuffed, barely makes his way back to the line of scrimmage on that one.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
To throw, it's Sayan. The pass rush closing in. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. He escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient third down offense. The Buckeyes will line up to boot it away. And the offense forced to punt for the first time tonight. And that sets up a return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Gets out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked. The Nittany Lions will bring their punt team onto the field.
Number 13, on to punt.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Play action here on first down. They'll try a pass here. That's caught. It's Roberts. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. And you know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient, prolific quarterback under center.
Dropping back. It's Sayin. The sure hands. It's Bell. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the plus 40.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Now, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much they would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. On the run here. Lets it go. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Important second down play coming up. Looking to throw again. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down mark. The Buckeyes looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
That coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. And he goes down after a big chunk play, the kind of explosive play this offense has been looking for. This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. Extra point is good. It's a 3-touchdown lead now, 28-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hamilton. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Runs through the defender. Breaking free at the 35. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Boy, between this offensive line and this back, it's been a lot of fun to watch this offense tonight. You know, he's now over 100 yards on the game tonight. This is an evening he'll remember for a long time.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
On the ground, it's Lewis. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. The Nittany Lions hustle to the line to run the hurry out. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Finds room at the 30. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. See what the call is on 1st and 10. An inside give now from the shotgun. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. And the Nittany Lions move into the red zone. In the red area, it's Martin. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. Here comes the handoff. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So they won't take a shot at the end zone. Out comes the field goal team trying to get 3 before the end of the half. And that one's straight down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And it's a squib kick taken by one of the up men. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Buckeyes will kick this away to start the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. State offense is back out on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the 3rd quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. And And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
But these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
He's running out of time here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. See if he can make a play on this return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Tackled up near midfield at the 48.
This is a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down play coming up. The back's got it. The Soft were able to bring him down quickly.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The Buckeyes will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Kicked it too far. It lands in the end zone for a touchback. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Nowhere to run up the middle.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Caught near the sideline. It's Reynolds. The Nittany Lions looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
First down, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down, but broken tackle. Produces a solid gain there. Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the handoff. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Running play called on third and short. Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you get a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
And the Nittany Lions line up on 1st and 10 now. Gonna run it. It's Martin. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. Looking to pass here on second down. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Could take it all the way. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. He didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs. The defense comes down with it.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. looking downfield. It's saying. Oh, they trap him for a sack. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Fighting off the defender. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. The Nittany Lions hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. The sure hands. It's Bennett. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage to get a first down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Looks right for a quick completion. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there and start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Grab down the middle. It's Graham. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
That's reeled in. It's Graham. Gets some space around the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Defense is coming after it. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And looking for a big play here. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They continue to roll up the score. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped with the confidence which along the line he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
Bringing it out. It's Martin. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And now the handoff. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. With the catch, it's Reynolds. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Breaks it over space. They bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain. And the Nittany Lions looking to run some tempo here.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
So second down after the incompletion. He'll hand it off. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
He lets it go on the move, looking deep. That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Breaks into the open. He steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Just when it looked like they might make this a one-score game, the quarterback gives it back to the defense. The climb just got steeper, and they're running out of time here in the fourth quarter.
Looking for a gap. It's Moulton. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
He lets it go on the move. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. The Buckeyes line it up with first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Well, no surprise for offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And they tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hamilton. And he's brought down at the 16. Would be better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. The Nittany Lions come up to the line in a hurry-up.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Tackle made after a solid gain. They spot the ball at the 34. It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. On the run, he'll let it go. The sophomore, lucky that one did not get picked off.
Man, even outside of the pocket, this quarterback's having trouble finding guys downfield. They are in desperation mode right now and still can't seem to get it together.
Looking to scramble. Gets rid of it on the move. Complete with a running back. Can he get first down yardage?
The quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. But how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first?
He's got it. Enough for a first down. Brought down, but he's past the line to gain. The Nittany Lions moving quickly down the field here.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receivers past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Tackle down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kickoff out of bounds. The ball will be spotted up at the 40-yard line. Dropping back. It's Sayin. Makes the grab. It's Rogers. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down at the 44.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. Now, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Working clock with the ground game. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Third down play for this offense. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Finds his man. It's Jones. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
And now before the kickoff, a timeout is taken by the kicking team here. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And the lead remains at 22 after the miss. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
There's the handoff. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points, and here we are in the 4th quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of...
Trapped again in the pocket.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels. They're applying more pressure, and they come up with a sack here.
Oh, nearly picked off again. They almost had another one. But it will set up 4th down. The offense just 1 for 3 on 4th down tries today. Here comes a 4th attempt. Looking for a late deep throw. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Bringing pressure. He's going to pull it down and run. He gets the first and more. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Caught over the middle. It's Jones. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. Buckeyes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. To throw, it's Sayin. Pressure is coming. On the move now. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. It's always a special here, and a moment these players will never forget. They can call themselves